Hey guys, good evening and welcome to the show. It's few minutes to Chidozie again, and my name is Chidozie Eze. So we have been discussing the pillars of healthy self-esteem, and today we are on number 4. Pillars of healthy self-esteem. The number 4 pillar is self-assertiveness. And this is very important, very, very important. I think it's the key or topmost amongst all of them because it kind of borders on every other thing we have discussed. I said yesterday that the major source of your or anybody's low self-esteem is about listening to the opinion of other people. So you got to be very careful how you pay attention to the opinion of people because everybody has one. Everybody has an opinion. And so if you let yourself get swayed by the opinions of other people, then you might as well be swayed by maybe 1,000 persons every day, 1,000 opinions, depending on the number of persons that you get to interact with. Okay, so what is self-assertiveness? Self-assertiveness is about being assured of yourself. It's about self-confidence. It's about I'm trying to balance it now because you want to be careful not to be aggressive or not to be rude in the name of asserting yourself. But is that point where you have balance between, I mentioned yesterday that one of the things you have to do yesterday we're discussing personal responsibility, and part of personal responsibility is that you have to have boundaries. So there has to be things that you do and things that you don't do. And you just kind of assert that and let the people in your life know. Okay, so this is also important because this is where you get to choose your friends. You get to choose who plays in your circle and who doesn't. All right, so like I said, you don't have to be rude or aggressive about it. So if you make up your mind, for instance, that you're not going to drink, or you're not going to smoke, or you're not going to whatever decision you want to make, okay, then nobody should be able to make you feel bad about that decision. This is me. You either roll or you don't. Okay, I don't do this. It doesn't mean we can't I don't want to use the word friends because at some point we can't be friends if we don't have the same values. So this is where you want to define your values as a young person. What are your values? What are your core values? What are the things that make you you? What are the things that you believe in? And so you have to make that belief, very, very strong. Be sure of the things that you have as your values and make up your mind that you're not going to compromise on those values. All right, so my talk for you tonight, or my assignment for you tonight, will be take some time out and ask yourself that question: what really are my values? And you might need some help. Make a list of all the values you can think of, whether they are your values or not, and then begin to itemize them and check which one actually addresses you, which one actually speaks to you. So I did talk about boundaries, and now I'm talking about values. So define your values and don't be passive about it. Anything goes, anything cannot go. I mentioned that in one of the sessions. I said que sera sera is not a good way to live. You have to determine for yourself what you want out of life, and don't let anybody change your mind about that. People are going to make you feel bad about your decisions anyways, so it's up to them. And a lot of times the people that are trying to make you feel bad about your decisions actually don't feel good about themselves. Okay, so because strong people strengthen other people, weak people try to make other persons feel weak. So avoid people making you feel guilty about the things that you have decided to do. Assert yourself. I don't do this, I do this. And as simple as that. If we're going to be friends, fine. We have to have the same kind of values. We have to be sure that we're heading in the same direction, and not everybody will fit into your life. So people with healthy self-esteem are people that have made up their minds to, I'm going to hang out in this life with people that have the same kind of values and belief system like I do. Because you can't say, I gave drinking as an example. You can't say, I don't want to drink, and then every weekend you're hanging out at a club No, you're not going to keep up with that commitment, or you're always going to have people making you feel bad for your decision. So make a decision, and that decision kind of helps you decide your life. You see, decision making becomes a lot easier when you have your values at the back of your mind and you have your boundaries, so nobody's going to make you feel guilty about them. And that is my message for you tonight, or the pillar number 4 for building a healthy self-esteem. All right, thank you very much for watching. We're going to have a self-esteem masterclass sometime this week. That will be, I think, on Friday. If you are interested, send me a message or drop a comment on this video, and the links will be out, I think, by the end of tomorrow for people that want to join. The class will hold on WhatsApp on Friday evening, I guess. So thank you very much for your time tonight. I'll see you again same time tomorrow. Ciao.